welcome back to my channel. I'm actually mega excited to get this little session done because my brother got me a camera for Christmas, and not gonna lie, it feels like I'm being interviewed, or like, you know, if I'm honest, I feel like I'm about to like set up a bloody porno or something, because I'm like obviously sitting in my bed, got my camera set out, woo! But no, that's obviously not happening here, not happening. But yeah, I just wanted to do a video to round up the year basically, because it's been madness and I have been a bit quiet the last few months, but it's only because so many things have been happening. So obviously, if you watched my last video, I was made redundant, but I've started a new job now and I'm loving it. Like, it's a bit different, like not what I thought I'd be doing, but it is very, very good. Actually, it sounds buzzing, like work-wise, so yeah. I'll obviously let you know about it when it happens. What else has happened? What else has happened? So my dog ate my other fucking little turtle. Last year, was it last year? It might have been the year before. My dog, Toby, was ill. And I have two mini, like, what are they called? Like terrapins. Yeah, they were in a tank in the living room, in the kitchen. I have a living room, my kitchen, it's all complicated, but you get it. And, yeah, so Toby was ill and he actually ate one of the turtles. I caught him eating him one morning and it was like horrific. Like, his head was just dangling out and it was so sad, man. It was, oh, so sad. And yeah, the first week I started my new job, I get a phone call from my mum and she's like, oh, well, not even a phone call, I come home and she was like, oh, you okay? And I was like, yeah. And like, I didn't even clock that the turtle tank weren't there anymore. And she was like, your dad rang me this morning. She was like, I didn't want to ring you whilst you was at work. I was like, oh, what's happening, mum, do you know? And she was like, Shan, one of the dogs ate your other turtle. And I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. Do you know, it just got to the point where it's like, you know, there's a lot of losses happened this year. Do you know what I mean? I think the turtles are right. I can't shed a tear for you right now, squirting. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, bigger things have happened this year. So obviously I was a bit disappointed. Like, it's a bit gutting. Do you know what I mean? It was a cool little turtle. And she was finally coming out of the shell. Like, we still don't know if it was a girl or boy, so we just bounced between he or she. But yeah, Squirt, you were a tree farm. Sorry the dogs ate you. You will be missed. You are missed. So, I finally got the massive, huge dent out of my car. So, last year, like, it was actually like around this time last year, so I was mega lazy with it, but I was at the petrol garage at the end of my road, and it was a feel-good Sunday, do you know what I mean? Having music blaring, I was like, yeah, I only just finished gym, had a swim and that, so I was like, yo, I'm beaming. And then I seemed to have turned to far right as I was pulling out, and I managed to drive into the little like bollards they use to protect like the pumps. And when I say like it wankered my panel, I mean it was absolutely destroyed. And the guy who repaired it was like, it basically could have been a write-off, but he was like, it's alright. But he done a fantastic job. Like, literally, it's repaired. She's looking amazing. I just got it cleaned yesterday, outside and in. So I'm feeling fab about that. Absolutely fabulous. And I obviously went on holiday with my fella. I came back and didn't have a fella. It's just one of those things, you know. Like, he was a brilliant guy. Like, he was very cool. But yeah, just wrong timing, and it's been shit, because I want to go into detail with it a bit more, because it would be good to talk about like them sort of issues in the relationship, but knowing him, he'll actually probably go mad at me, so we'll just scrap that. But yeah, so if there's one lesson I've learned this year, is that I need to be by myself. Like, I really do. Every time I seem to get into a relationship, I just end up unfocused. Like, when it comes to things that I want to do, I just end up distracted. Like, I want to give so much of myself to my partner, and, you know, just give him as much love as possible. Like, I've got a lot of love to give, that I just end up losing myself, and I just can't do it anymore. Like, it's long. We're not doing it in 2019, guys. We're not doing it. So, one of the things I wanted to talk about was just the growth from this year, because if I'm honest, like, it's been a troublesome year. Like I said before, there's been so much loss, like pets, jobs, flipping parents, like there's been like friends, it's been crazy, like it's been a tough year, man. And I think it's who you surround yourself with and how you deal with the situation after it happens really does determine like whether you've had a good or bad year. And it might sound a bit weird and a bit silly, but like literally every tiny little thing that happens is like a build up. And yeah, like negative things can happen, but when negative things happen we tend to see things from a different perspective, and we do actually try and find light within the situations, and you use it to your advantage, and you grow, and you use the negative situation as a lesson. We become grateful and thankful for things that happen, and if I'm honest, that's all you actually need is a positive attitude, because a positive attitude and a good support system is going to get you through anything. That's definitely what I've learned this year, for sure. Not even just from me, just from like my other friends' experiences, but yeah, it's been wicked. It's been a good year. It's been good, but it's been bad. So I'm just ready for some very, very positive outcomes for 2019. Oh, it's exciting. I know I keep flipping my hair, guys. I'm sorry. It's disgusting. I haven't washed it or brushed it. I know that's naughty of me, but it was just stress. Like I've just had enough. I've had enough of doing my makeup. I've had enough of having to do my hair. Like this Christmas, I'm a lazy, I'm sorry, but like I'm a girl. I do enjoy being girly. I do enjoy dressing up, but like it's been like every day, and it's just too much for me. That's not me. Do you know what I mean? Like going to work with no makeup on, like I'm not that girl. It's been pressure. My skin is starting to break out, and the alcohol and just the food abuse has just been too much. Oh, it's been fantastic though. It's been a brilliant Christmas period. Happened. Oh my god! Imagine, yeah, my best friend. So her name's Ellis, and it's basically me, Ellis and Hayley. We're a little threesome, and been friends since school. Like love them, they're brilliant. But this little bitch, this little girl, not even a little girl, she's a woman. She's a woman. Basically, she kept it from me and Hayley for about, I don't even know how long, was it about a month? Probably just over a month. Like all my friends knew, but she bought a bloody house with her boyfriend. Like I knew it was coming, but like I didn't realise it was going to be coming this soon. She bought a bloody house and she didn't even tell us. So basically she messages me and Hayley and she's like, oh, you girls free like this Sunday to go to a garden centre? And I'm thinking, a garden centre? I do that shit with my mum. Like I want to go like get drunk, like have some play Top Golf or something with you girls, but I'll do it. Like if there's some cake and like some mocha, like I'm there. So I'm like, yeah, let's go. So she picks us up. Bearing in mind she picks us up in her new car, and she's just been promoted. Like I'm literally so proud of her. Like she just smashed it. Not to mention Hayley's back from Australia and travelling like amazing places, and she's now got her own place with her fella, and just yeah, basically they're putting me to shame a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, not on girls, not on. Need your support this year. Help sis. But they're just doing amazing, and they're sick. Anyway, she's like, yeah, we need to go to our. I always go for tangent. I'm sorry about that. She's like, we need to go to my mum's friend's house to pick someone up. So I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. That's cool. We can do that. So we go, and she's like reversing like onto this drive, and then she's reversed and hit into the garage door. Yeah. Then she's like, oh my god, Dan's gonna be so mad. And like Dan's her partner. And I was thinking like, oh, he's gonna be mad because obviously she's just like bumped her car. Do you know, because he's a mechanic. And then it turns out no, he's going to be mad because that's her garage door because they've just bought a house and she didn't tell us fucking about it. I'd actually nearly cried that day. Like, I was so, like, I had to really hold back my tears because I was just so overwhelmed and pleased for her. Like, she works so hard, and she's such a good girl. Like, she's proper, like, a queen. Like, she's classy, she's elegant, she's just, like, if you want a woman, like, she's just pristine in it. She's amazing. So, yeah, in love with her, also, as you can see. But, yeah, I'm just so pleased. I'm so pleased for her and Dan. Oh. But, yeah, and you can't believe she kept that from me for so long. Everyone's done a very good job of hiding that from me. I can be a bit of a dipshit, so it's fine. But all I can say is 2018, you've been full of surprises, some good and some bad. You've been eye-opening, very eye-opening. You've been dramatic, because I'm quite a dramatic person. And 2019, please come at me. We ready. Oh, and like, I don't even know what sort of vibe we're going to go. Basically, I want to go on a lot of adventures next year, so I'll be bringing, obviously, you guys with me. But it's hard because I do get a bit distracted sometimes, and it's hard to stay in the moment of the experience whilst trying to capture it for you lot. And I will obviously do what I can, but next year is going to be full of pushing myself out of my comfort zone, which is like my main priority. A few of the things I want to do is like a skydive, for sure. My mum even mentioned that to me. Like my mum, she was like, yeah, I think we should do it. And I was thinking, like, if my mum does that, I'm definitely recording it, because I'll rate her as a certified G for the rest of her life. She's a G anyway, because like, obviously she produced me, but like, she's just like, she's a gangster. And so we'll see about that. And then, yeah, obviously I'm going to start my dance vlogs again. I know I've been shit. Do you know what it is? Yeah, it's because like I have been like training, shall we say? But I just want to make sure like my next one just bangs in it. Like, it needs to be like hard. So I'm getting a bit scared about it, if I'm honest, because I'm like, is it though? But yeah, it's going to be good. It is. Who knows what else is going to happen, but just thank you for taking the time to watch me ravel shit. I really appreciate it. Have an absolutely brilliant new year, guys, and I will see you soon. Yeah.